Alright, this is a quick, somewhat sloppy cell phone video here, but it's before work, and I just wanted to talk about something real quick that bothers me, something that I think is stupid, and I wish we wouldn't see any of on YouTube. You'll find a lot of videos from all sorts of different people that say the such and such whatever. Is it still good in 2023? Or is it still good in 2024? Or any other year? You pick your favorite number and they'll make a video on it, trust me. But the answer to all of those stupid videos is yes. Yes, it is. That's it. Now you don't need to watch any of them that sound like that. Still good in 20XX. Don't need to watch them anymore. I just gave you the answer to every single video on YouTube that has a title similar to that. And I found many of them. It's all sorts of different things, but one of them is, one of the many, I should say, is about older digital cameras. Oh, is it still good? Is it still good? Yes. I use different cameras from over the years and years and decades. And you know what camera got me a job recently? Actually, two of them, one of which is pretty well paying. A 6 megapixel camera from almost 20 years ago that's entirely made out of plastic. And that got me hired. So the answer is yes. If you know what you're doing, an older camera can still be really, really good. And despite its resolution, it actually pulls up significantly more detail than my 27 or whatever megapixel action camera does. So it's not just the resolution. I mean, yeah, sure, the action camera has fantastic resolution, but if it has a crap quality lens, then it doesn't matter what the resolution is because the detail's not going to be there to begin with. That's why my 6 megapixel camera not only captures more detail than the 27 megapixel action camera, and of course has better low light performance despite its age, but it also allows me to crop in more if needed because the quality of the picture is vastly superior and quite a bit better than any flagship smartphone I've owned. The problem with older cameras is, well, most people don't know how to use a camera to its fullest potential to begin with. A lot of these so-called photographers are kind of, their work is usually but what do you expect for YouTube? But with the older cameras, so many people are spoiled. They're used to face detection and eye autofocus and all this other stuff, and older cameras do not have that. Now, that doesn't mean you can't take the same pictures with them. I use eye autofocus all the time on a camera that was made long before that was invented. I do that by using a different technique. There's always a way around it. I've taken all the pictures that, according to pretty much every photographer on YouTube, that camera is not capable of taking. Because unlike them, I know what I'm doing. So I've gotten action shots with the camera that's supposedly not good enough for that. Now I have a professional sports photography job with that camera that's supposedly not capable of it. I've taken beautiful low light shots with a camera that's supposedly not up to the task. And I've made some really big prints that look absolutely gorgeous even close up, which supposedly isn't possible with 6 megapixels. So there it is. Older cameras are still good. If you got a different product that was really good a few years ago, newsflash, it's still good today. I mean, technology advances, but not by anywhere near as much as you might think. They change the resolution maybe, or they'll add some extra mode, but in terms of picture quality, once you reach a certain point, it's all good. Um, People were amazed with the pictures I was taking with this older camera, and it got me jobs. Now, of course, people didn't know how old the camera was. They looked at the quality of the pictures, and even when I zoomed in for them and showed it to them close up, they're like, whoa, that's really, really nice. I'll hire you. I'll pay you X many dollars an hour. One guy's actually giving me $75 an hour. It's an ongoing gig. Less than a year after buying this very old camera, and I don't do any advertising, and I don't have any social media accounts, so And I don't even have a website yet. I need to build the website, but that's my point. It doesn't matter how old your camera is or if it was a professional grade model. My 6 megapixel camera from 20 years ago is not a professional grade model, but it does take professional grade pictures. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in photography is the quality of the pictures that you get, not the camera you use to get them. So there it is. And we'll talk about that CCD versus CMOS debate in another video, because there's a lot of lies in there too by people that just don't know what they're doing. So that's all for this one. I'll see you next time, and don't pay much attention to those videos. If you got something that was great 5 years ago, it's still a fantastic thing. So enjoy what you have.